What's up guys? Welcome back to Better Life Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Hbuds H1 SE Bluetooth headphones. Now if it sounds familiar at all, this is probably because I previously reviewed the Hbuds H1 Bluetooth headphones. These guys really surprised me a lot. They've actually remained my favorite pair of Bluetooth headphones to this day in that kind of budget $30 category. So I'd like to review up for those above and down below as well. But this is kind of the newest, latest, and greatest from Hbuds. So we're going to check these out. We're going to compare looks, features. I want to tell you how I think they sound, and I'm actually going to play some music for you guys as well so you can form your own opinions about how you think they sound. So let's check it out. Pricing on these does fluctuate a little bit, but they should both be right around $30. So it's pretty cool that they kept the new model about the same price as the old model. If you do want to check the description below for updated pricing, you can do so. As you guys can probably tell, the Hbuds H1 SE comes in this kind of black and purple color scheme. I think it looks pretty cool. You might love it, you might hate it. But the original Hbuds does come in 4 colors, so you definitely have more options there. Now, aside from that, you definitely can tell when you pick this up that the build quality is a little more solid. It's a little bit heavier. The body seems a little bit more sturdy, and the ear hook as well. Now, I never had a problem with the original Hbuds either. They've held up perfectly well. As a matter of fact, I dunked these in a cup of water and kind of let some time run out. And after I pulled them out, they still played music perfectly well. So you guys can check that out as well if you want in the review of these. But it does appear they've improved the build quality of these and the internals as well. On paper, these headphones look pretty much exactly the same. They both have 9 hours of battery life off of a 1.5 hour charge. They both have Bluetooth 4.1 plus EDR. They both have the IPX7 HD codec, which improves latency and transmission of sound over Bluetooth. They both have passive noise cancellation, meaning pretty much they stick in your ear and block some noise out. And they both support Siri and Google Assistant. Now, aside from looks and build quality, there is some difference in terms of how both of these sound as well. Now, it's not a huge difference because I actually had to listen to both these for a couple hours to determine what I think a difference is. But one thing I did notice right away is that the original Hbuds are much louder. So they're louder by about 25%, I'd say. Now, the SE model is probably going to be loud enough for most people, and I wouldn't let that deter you. But there's definitely a difference. And if you want really loud music, I go with the original Hbuds. So what I did is my phone, I pulled up some kind of older music that I had, some downloaded music. So like some Phil Collins, the Dave Matthews Band, that kind of stuff. And that's where these headphones really excel, the SE model. They have a lot of clarity and warmth in the voice. It sounds more natural. So that's really where I prefer them. Now when I listen to hip hop like 50 Cent, or I pull up some Weezer, some kind of grungy rock, that's where I really prefer the original Hbuds in that range. Now they sounded good as well, but overall, to kind of simplify it a little bit, I say that the lower end is better on the original Hbuds, while the higher end and the clarity and the voices is going to sound better on the SE. Now it doesn't always apply exactly, but it's kind of a general idea. I did go into my phone and I pulled up the EQ settings and I increased, for instance, the bass a little bit on the SE model. It does help to give them a little bit more of a bass. Not that the bass is horrible, but it's not maybe quite as strong as the original Hbuds. But when I did that, it actually took away some clarity in the mid-range of these headphones. So overall, I'd say you're probably better off just leaving them in the standard natural profile that your phone has. All right, so now it's time for you guys to kind of form your own opinions. What I'm going to do is take this Zoom H1 recorder and just hold it up to the headphones while I play some music through my phone. My phone's a Galaxy S8. I'm just going to let you kind of hear what you think is the difference between these two headphones. Now, obviously, doing this, you're not getting the full kind of surround effect of having them in your ears and actually seeing how they feel and how they sound. But hopefully you can get something out of that. Now, obviously, I can't play like top 40 music. I'm not allowed to, but I'm going to play some music that I had the rights to, and it's got a pretty good beat to it. So if you guys can form some opinions about which one of these two you think are better, and just write them down in the comments below if you would, so I can get an idea of what you think's better as well.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know, about to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life
Alright guys, so I hope that was informative for you. Now whether you're trying to decide between these two pairs of headphones or just looking for some good headphones, I think these are both a pretty good option, and hopefully I gave you some information so you can decide for yourself which one you'd like better. Now if you do want to pick them up, please check the links in the description below. It supports the channel and I really appreciate it. Also we have a lot of new content coming up, so stay tuned by hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you soon.